And you mentioned a dude named Dart in the last interview, and I think you said that,
that
he was keeping a lot of the animosity down between
like,
y'all and the other, y'all. I guess whoever y'all was at odds with.
He was just like he was just like the first person I know that I ever seen. He brought like Reese and Durk on the block and shit. They just rolled through like, cause some of our peoples on the block know him. You feel me? That's his peoples. So he came through to come see his peoples, and he had them in the car with him. Ain't nothing go down or none of that. Everything was cool.
Like,
yeah, I ain't, you know, like I said before, I ain't messing with no Asians. I'm staying out of trouble. I hope everybody else do the same. Sure. If you don't want to get into no type of trouble like that. But you know who got a raw ass new song that's out right now?
Talk about
Gunna. I know he said whatever he said, what he said, but that song Bread and Butter, that's a raw ass song.
Man, what you think? Do you feel like taking a plea deal and admitting that, what you were part of is a gang, you feel like that's like dry snitching?
Man.
That situation?
I don't know. I think he got tricked. They tricked him into saying something that he wasn't really trying to say. He got through off guard. I don't know.
Because I'm thinking if it's one of y'all all represent FBG and y'all got a case. You see what I'm saying? For example, just hypothetically speaking. No, I'm just saying hypothetically speaking, and somebody said that would you view them differently, or would you still have their back? You hear like people unfollowing them, they putting these labels on them. You know what I'm saying? Being crucified online.
Like I say, you gotta be more in depth and in tune with them to really know it. Like I don't know him personally, so I can't say if I have your back or not. But I don't personally know him, so I wouldn't have no real insight. You already ain't my friend anyway, so I don't. But far as people that he felt he was close to, man, shit, that's fucked up. I know a lot of people feel like that.
Yeah.
Hey, some people better off by themselves.
No, for sure. But now, man, I definitely want to ask you about this, bro. You mentioned like a lot of people was in your corner with the comments you made about Yellow, whatever, and I guess Butter. Like, do you got any like stories coming up? You mentioned like Dushy and Young during the last interview, how they was over your spot for game night, this, that, and the third. Like, those are your brothers. Is there like any stories that you can share about them, bro?
Nah. Right now, I don't know.
He said, "Right, you go right
now."
Damn, man, hold on. So, a brief intermission, you back in the interview, you know what I'm saying, with your boy boss Krizzy.
Yeah.
I was calling you Krizzy, man. I know, but
I get both of them names all the time, so I still answer them both.
Nah, for sure. I know I asked you about Young and Dutchy. I know some, news came out recently about his mom passing away. So I understand if you don't really have too much.
My condolences to the family.
Sure about that.
Still my brothers love them forever. So
yeah, man, condolences, man. I know it's tough, man. But I just didn't know, man. Coming up, you know what I'm saying, like the relationship. And I know you said that y'all got history for sure. You feel me? But man, it's been some stuff in the news lately on the YouTube headlines. I saw that your boy, you mentioned Jay Maine, you know what I'm saying, in the last interview, how y'all had y'all relationship, and he was talking about an incident where I guess it was some people on the porch, it was some people in the house. I heard multiple people. I think I heard Trench's News mention this too. When he used somebody as a shield, you know what I'm saying, I think it was involving like Fredo and some other people that are still around.
So I don't know who it was that came through in blue, but bro, them was on the porch, I guess they had to dive. I guess they died down on the porch, and a couple of them got hit up.
Was it at your house?
No, it wasn't at my house, but it was like a couple of houses around there. So it was on the same block, but it was probably like a couple of houses down. It wasn't at my house though.
Yeah. And you was actually out there when this happened?
No, I wasn't out. We heard the shots from the inside, and then everybody came out after the shots was like done, type shit. I was put up. I was in the crib.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And another thing I want to say, just one more about the dude Jay Maine. You said that he was in the trenches with y'all, and you respected him. I mean, I ain't gotta keep going back to that, but I want to ask you about your relationship with Jay Maine, man. And is he like an influence for you to even jump into the YouTube game or do anything like that?
Nah, he ain't really like. I just respect his hustle. I respect what he got going on. He ain't like far as like influence and none of that. Like I say, I don't really be watching all the interview and blog stuff like that. But hey, I respect bro hustle and shit. And like I said, he was a nigga that was around me, so I got a lot of respect for him. I know what he doing and how he moving. So he's smart. That's bro. Like I said, shit, I fuck with him. So.
No, for sure. For sure. And you mentioned a dude named Dart in the last interview, and I think you said that he was keeping a lot of the animosity down between y'all and the other, y'all. I guess whoever y'all was at odds with.
He was just like he was just like the first person I know that I was saying he brought like Reese and Durk on the block and shit. They just rolled through cause some of our peoples on the block know him and shit. You feel me? That's right. His peoples. So he came through to come see his peoples, and he had them in the car with him and shit. Ain't nothing go down and none of that. Everything was cool, shit.
Now I thought you were saying like that was a dude who you was kind of keeping the peace for the with y'all, and you knew. I think you said that summer you knew that it wasn't nobody. That was
I ain't never say who kept the peace for the summer. Like when I knew when the back door shit started happening. Nah, that's a whole different person.
Oh, okay, I got them mixed up there. For sure. Nah, but no, okay. So you said he said they went out on the block though. You said they just rolled through.
Yeah, they rolled through, stopped, saw their peoples and shit. Spoke, said what up for a minute. And shit moved around. It wasn't nothing extra. Wasn't no beefing type shit. Wasn't no niggas doing no nothing like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just think that's kind of like historical down the line. You know what I'm saying? See how everything played out. That they was over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I say, there's a lot of times where it used to be peaceful at certain times. Certain people would come through and shit. Certain people was cool with certain people. So.
Any other rappers? I know you said you used to be real cool with Chief Keef, but aside from that, known rappers that used to be on your block.
Shit. Not coming to the block. Now further down the line, Dex was cool. He was like a brother. Dex, he used to be at the crib sometimes and shit with Duck and Billy and so bro, he was cool at the time. He was always man, the jokester, dancing, off the drugs, off the field, whatever, man. He was a cool ass nigga, but he was a AHumbleSoul at the same time.